Hi, my name is Cheryl Jennings, and I am a writer, a speaker, and I am also on the radio every week trying to encourage caregivers. I'm on a program that called me from New York and asked me to do this because there are so many people who are home doing the caregiving job for free without being paid, and we need encouragement. Some of them are home because they have children with special needs, and some are home because they have a spouse that has some kind of an issue. Maybe it's a disease like ALS or MS or MD or any number of problems. Or it could be that you're the one that's home caring for your parent. You see, I've been the caregiver for three different kinds of problems, maybe four, but it's because I loved my family and I wanted to take care of them. Our son just turned 47 this week and he has severe cerebral palsy. And we're now having to look into getting a G tube because he's not able to eat enough to keep up his weight. And so that's become a big issue for us. And my mom just passed away 2 weeks ago. And I was so thankful that I was with her those last few days and being able to be with her during some times that I saw things were just not going very well for her. I was so glad that I got to be with my father as he was also in his last stages and had been there off and on for 14 years, trying to help care for him while still needing to be home caring for children. And then I had a mother in law that needed to be cared for because she was very emotionally unable to care for herself. So there's been many reasons in my life that I've been a caregiver, and yet I can say that I've learned a lot, that I've been able to turn around and help with other people and the needs that they have. Back a few years ago, I decided I was going to get my degree in communication because I was already speaking a lot. But as things go, my life took a turn right there because I was asked to do a video about why communication breaks down in families who have children with special needs. It turns out it's the same reason why things break down for families who are doing caregiving and don't have anyone to talk to. Why is it that with 43.5 million people home this past year just in America, we have people who feel isolated, alone, and they don't know where to go for some help? For all these reasons, I decided to build a website that's called courage2overcome.club because there's far too many people who are out there who are caregiving and they have no one to turn to. And I wanted to make it possible for them to understand that they're not alone. There's so many people that are also caregiving. And I also brought up another reason of wondering, why is it that we have so many people who can be home caring for someone and feel that isolated and alone? And my thought is that so many of us are brought up to keep our problems to ourselves. We don't want to talk about the things that are hard for us, that are struggles, and yet we all have some reason that we are feeling like there is a big burden for us to bear. It's okay, you're in good company. We all have things that are different, but there's not one person who can say, I've never had to deal with anything that was difficult. That's one reason I wrote the book called It Takes Courage to Be a Caregiver, because it truly does. There are too many people who give it up, throw it away, leave their families, abandon them. Maybe it's when the parent no longer recognizes them, or maybe it's because a child has brought them into this world with so many problems that the parents just feel like giving up. For whatever reason, I hope that you'll want to join courage2overcome.club. You will feel a lot more supported, and then you'll find out where there are events going on and other places where you can connect to people who have the same interest as you do, just needing someone to talk to when a day is long or when there's something good to share. I'm looking forward to having you in my group, courage2overcome.club. I'll see you there.